The way we consume and share news today is largely rooted in social media outlets, a reason why it's crucial to look at what's being discussed online. For our daily social media minute, we're now joined by Erica in the studio. Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Wednesday.
Yes, happy Wednesday.
Oh, how time flies. All right. Yeah. Let's jump into some of these buzzwords this morning. Now, if you were ever left questioning how will brick and mortar shops survive in this day and age of efficient online shopping where we can do price comparisons just a few clicks away, well, here comes the pop-up stores.
That's right. So pop-up stores are literally popping up everywhere here in Korea. They're very, very popular, especially among the younger consumers.
A lot of pop.
Yes, lots of pops. So to give you an idea of just how popular these pop-up stores are here in South Korea, in the month of November alone, 2 months ago, the basement level of the Hyundai Seoul, which is one of the most sought-after pop-up spaces here in Seoul, hosted more than 160 pop-up events.
Wow.
160 just in the month of November. Over in Seongsu-dong, which is also sort of known as Seoul's pop-up mecca, hosted 53 pop-ups alone during the fourth week of November last year.
I mean, I was seeing pop-up messages pop up just about everywhere on all of my social media outlets. It was insane. And some of these are really elaborate,
Yes.
Makeshift sort of spaces, right?
Uh-huh.
Sometimes they take old spaces, especially in places like Seongsu-dong, and revive it. And you couldn't believe that that's not a permanent fixture.
I know. They do it really well.
Sometimes those pop-ups are so popular, they're turned into permanent fixtures
That's
too.
right.
All right. So these kinds of stores were first introduced in Korea circa 2009. So it hasn't been, it's been a few years.
It's been a few years, 15 years now.
I was going to say that it hasn't been that long.
I know.
All right. It's to showcase new products like in fashion, retail, food industries, talk about brand. The nature of these stores have evolved over the years.
Yes, so they've sort of evolved into these places, spaces that offer consumers a unique brand experience. And this new role of pop-up stores has appealed especially to the younger generation Koreans. According to global advertising agency InNotion, the number of searches, like online searches for pop-up stores, was 11.5 million between the years 2021 and 2022. Now, most of these searches came from people aged between 20 and 24 years old. And that age group was followed by those from 25 to 29 years old, followed by 13 to 19-year-olds and 30 to 34-year-olds.
As of this year, officially, I don't make into any of those groups.
Me neither.
It makes sense that when you're younger, you seek more, I suppose, exclusive experiences. You have the energy and the headspace for it. You love it. And these are excellent photo op opportunities. And if you take a look at some of the related keywords, you can guess why these pop-up stores are so popular.
So speaking of keywords, in conjunction with the keyword pop-up store, people search for words like photography, space, cafe was another popular search word, experience, exhibition, and photo zone. These were all commonly searched for online.
So it's not necessarily just for shopping. It's for keepsakes.
That's right.
And you go there to ensure that you're in the know, you're trendy to be spotted and photographed there. Now, how do young Koreans view these pop-up stores?
So according to Korean trend analysis service Koreet, young Koreans consider visiting these pop-up stores to be something fun and really enjoyable. It's kind of like going to exhibits.
It really is.
To the movies and to restaurants. For many youngsters, visiting these pop-up stores has sort of become a part of their daily routine, just like going to a cute cafe when going out with their friends.
We had this whole separate conversation on why, economists like to group MZ, and it's because they're like the trend-setting ones, right?
That's right.
And these are the trendsetters, and you begin to wonder, is this happening in different parts of the world? Is pop-up store just here to stay worldwide?
You know what? These pop-up stores are actually not just popular amongst Korean consumers, actually. They're attracting young consumers from all over the world. So the pop-up hotspots that were once only popular amongst Koreans are now attracting foreign visitors as well. So Seongsu-dong has emerged as the hub of all things hip and fashionable, especially after Dior opened a concept store there in 2022. According to industry insiders, a majority of visitors to the area are fashion fashion-conscious 20-somethings, and they come from all parts of the world, including the U.S., Europe, and the Middle East as well. So in response to the growing number of young foreigners visiting these pop-up stores, Seongdong-gu district in Seoul, which includes the very hip and fashionable Seongsu-dong, opened a tourist information center inside Seongsu Station, the subway station, on line number 2 back in November, and also deployed professional interpreters.
You're kidding.
Yes, to help guide the foreign visitors. The Hyundai Seoul has also become a popular destination for foreign visitors to Korea. In fact, foreign sales at the Hyundai Seoul increased by, get this, 891.7% in the first 11 months of last year, 2023.
The irony is we keep talking about the headlines, how the economy is struggling, but people who are willing to spend, I think, are willing to spend on these exclusive experiences for travel, for example. I think we were so deprived during the worst of the pandemic. We're like, okay, now we spend.
And it leads to over-tourism, which is another topic for another day, but it's becoming a big problem for some cities around the world.
It's ironic, right? Because when it's a dead city, you're like, we need some tourists, but too much of a good thing becomes a problem. This tug of war will continue. I guarantee you until, well, the rest of time. All right, let's move on to our second buzzword of the day. It's most unfortunate because given this time and age where we can fact check.
I know. It would take literally less than 5 seconds to fact check what a Korean flag looks like.
Not to condone the behavior, but I'm thinking, do you guys not have enough resources, not enough people to do fact checking? Okay, so French news channel has come under severe criticism after airing the wrong South Korean flag, reminiscent of a Japanese flag.
Yeah, so this particular French channel has come under a lot of fire from international viewers, not just Korean viewers either, after it mistakenly displayed South Korea's national flag with a red circle in the middle, which is reminiscent of Japan's national flag. Now, this mistake happened on the private broadcaster LCI during a Sunday afternoon news report on the outcome of North Korea's ruling Workers' Party meeting.
So the backdrop featured the flags of both North and South Korea, intended to represent the Korean peninsula, but a major problem there.
Yeah, that major red circle smack in the middle of the South Korean flag. The 4 black trigrams surrounding the Taeguk symbol were correctly placed, but that major error did not go unnoticed. The clip was also posted on LCI's YouTube channel, which drew over, hundreds of thousands of views and hundreds of critical comments in multiple languages. So there should have been a Taeguk mark in the center. But I don't know, somehow they mistakenly placed a red circle in the middle.
I don't even know where you found this clip. That's the question, right? Shouldn't you have like a source of images that are much more credible? If you're, especially for a news channel, I think you're held to
especially if you're a news channel,
a higher standard. Viewers, and as you mentioned, not just Korean viewers, took major offense by the glaring error.
Yeah, and they expressed outrage and the insult they felt over the mistake on social media. One person in French commented, which I translated in English: "Do you realize the gross error made on the display of the South Korean flag at the start of the report? It's really huge, especially when you know the history between Korea and Japan." Now, another commenter wrote in Korean, also translated into English. It goes something like this: "This is very unpleasant. If you knew our history, there could not have been a mistake as offensive as this." Now, another commented, actually likened the incident to the French flag being edited to include a swastika from the flag of Nazi Germany.
I mean, you're
taking things a bit far, but, they tried to make a point.
They were trying to make a point, and things got heated online. Now, as for the French news channel, I mean, your credibility has taken a pretty big fall.
Major nosedive.
All right. Live and learn. Yeah. Really. Do better. All right. Let's move on to our final buzzword today. Kevin O trying to quietly begin his mandatory military service.
Yeah. It surprised a lot of people, actually. He apparently quietly enlisted in the military last month. So according to media reports that came out yesterday, he began serving his mandatory service after relinquishing his American citizenship. He'll be reassigned to an army base following his basic training. His agency shared on their official social media that the decision to enlist was made to expand his musical career based in South Korea and to establish a stable family life here with his wife, and actress Kong Hyo-jin.
In case you forgot and you didn't see the colorful images, Kevin Oh and Kong Hyo-jin officially announced they were dating in April of 2022 and tied a knot in the same year.
In October in New York, actually. The company added that, they said that because serving in the military is a natural duty for citizens of South Korea, Kevin Oh chose not to make this public. So he did not make an official announcement beforehand.
All right.
Yep.
Let's leave it there for now. Thank you so much, Erica.
Pleasure as always.
We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
If you're listening to our program using the podcast service, just a reminder that we do go live Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. Korea Standard Time. So tune in and help us make the show more informative by giving us your input. See you bright and early on Good Morning Seoul.